And I haven't got nobody then, and then until the following Monday. Well, it was a long time. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like 4 days, I don't see anybody. Oh, I have a family, but they're all gone.
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
The impact of loneliness on people, it really affects their mental health and well-being, and that can affect them in so many different ways. So with health, it can lead to lots of complications. It can lead to heart attack, stroke. There's research behind this, proven facts that this is an epidemic. Mental health as well, and there are a high percentage of older people who have taken their own lives, sadly, as well.
Some of our clients go a week without talking to anybody. The only person they might talk to is a telemarketer phoning them up, or the postman or the milkman who might turn, and we don't get milkmen as often these days. So often, once you start not being able to leave the house, and a lot of our older clients might really struggle to walk, they might be using a walking stick or a walker, they might be in pain constantly. But the world shrinks, and they see fewer and fewer people, talk to fewer and fewer people.
That is very lonely. Daytime is not so bad, but it's towards the evening. It's very, very lonely.
I think a lot of the clients that I talk with don't want to feel as if they're a burden. That feels like a massive theme for a lot of people I speak with. It also compromises their independence, and they may have been independent for most of their life, but something drastic may have changed where they're no longer able to do what they could always have done.
We've been into so many people's houses. There's all sorts of scenarios. I mean, I can think of a gentleman, he hadn't seen someone for years, basically absolutely years. He was also hoarding, because a large proportion of older people we support, the reason behind the loneliness is usually bereavement, and the bereavement of a long time partner or husband or wife, and they've not been given any support, any bereavement support, for example, anything at all. They've just had to get on with their life.
I think a lot of people have been capable all their lives, so they managed to resolve all their problems. And loneliness and isolation is one of those things that I think creeps up on you, and you think you're okay alone. You've got hobbies, you've got interests, but as time moves on, I think it impacts you more and more.
I feel really passionate about how we view older people as well. It seems like when you reach a certain age, you become a different person, but actually you're still the same person inside, and you've got loads of experience, loads of knowledge, loads of skills, and yet it feels like people are discarded and become invisible. And we want to bring people to life, and get them involved in the communities.
We're helping them kind of break that isolation. They're coming out of their own homes. They're chatting, they're conversing, and they're speaking about things that ordinarily they wouldn't have opportunity to.
But you need company, and it's nice to go out to people you can call friends, because you go for lunch or coffee or whatever afterwards. So that's an extra benefit. If I didn't have Tanya and doing all these things, I'd be panicking, because I wouldn't be able to get out to pay anybody, to pay my bills or anything. I can't even get out to the garden. It's an effort to get out the garden these days.
So at the moment, we are doing a recruitment campaign to get more people involved in our charity, to give more of their time as volunteers. And we're looking for volunteers who want to be befrienders with our older people, but we're also looking for volunteers who would like to support us at events, perhaps do some fundraising. We've got a lovely wellbeing cafe in Barry, and we have a lot of activities going on there, but we really want to max that out, and we need more volunteers to support us around some great ideas that are emerging for the cafe, but we need boots on the ground basically, and people's time is precious, and I really appreciate that. But you know, volunteers are the heart of this charity, and we really do look after our volunteers.
Just get to know people really well, just having that regular contact, and doing a bit of shopping for people, and then sometimes you'll go in and have a chat with people, sometimes for quite a long time, have a tea or coffee, have a bit of a chat, have some biscuits, and just talk about it. I think often you'll find that lots of people about people's lives, what they've been doing over the time. Fascinating people that you'll talk to. It's incredible the stories that you hear. It's so heartwarming.
And I could see her sort of welling up a bit, because she was the volunteer who'd actually visited my father, in fact been to the funeral, and it was just quite emotional to think that. And I know that she had done it because she was unable to see her mother very often, who was living in the north of England, so that's why she had originally volunteered for Age Connects. So you see that being passed on, that people...
I mean, there's a lot of them here that have lost their husbands, or partners, and they've been on their own for a while, and we've got them in here, and now we can't get rid of them.
Communities are shrinking in the sense of connection, and we need to bring that back. And if we could get people who want to do those kind of things and give their time up, if they're sitting there thinking, well, I'm lonely, for example, then there's another person out there who's feeling exactly the same. So if you have got some spare, someone's got some spare time, they're feeling like that, please don't feel lonely, come to us. You'll get that feel-good factor yourself. You'll be supporting somebody. You'll feel like you've given back to society. You've helped someone else, but you've also helped yourself. So I think that's an incredible thing to do.
So we end up being, it's not family, but we end up being a friend or a support network for them, so they can ask the questions where they're uncertain of.
And it's a really beautiful experience to be involved in, actually, because you can see them light up, you see the passion, you see the kind of spirit being ignited again.